What's up, Mom? It's Mayonnaise, and I've decided to start something new. I've never liked playing video games all too much, so I'm choosing to start something like a new type of series. Book review.
Yeah, I'm straying away from my roots, but hey, all boys leave home someday, and I think a good place to start with this series is Genesis. So let's turn all the way to Revelation. This is the most recent book of the Bible that I have finished reading, which makes sense, it is the last, and so I do feel the most confident discussing Revelation in a casual setting.
I don't know, just something about 5 months of undying torture and Earth being cut by the thirds. It just seems so right to chat about at work.
Bro, did you know that a baby sheep is going to set the earth on fire?
I usually would tell others to read the Gospels first, or even James beforehand. Just do whatever is right for you, and remember, I'm not God's word. You do your own research if you need to know anything else in the stuff. All right, without further ado, here's what you should know at the beginning.
Almost 100 years after Jesus Christ died, the final book in the Bible was being written. Revelation, meaning apocalypsis in Koine Greek and apocalypse in English, discussed Armageddon. Now, Armageddon is its Greek transliteration of the Hebrew Har Megiddo. Now, Har from Hebrew to English basically means mountain or sometimes range of hills. Megiddo is an ancient Israel city located about 10 miles southwest of Nazareth, but the confusing part is there isn't too much record of the mountain of Megiddo or even a specific range of hills given the title of that.
What we do know, however, is this Armageddon place is where good and evil will duke it out.
But do we know if that place is even around yet?
Not quite. No. We do know of the ancient city, but a mountain? Some hills?
Overall, we're not entirely sure as to where Armageddon is or will be, which segues into our next point of discussion.
We don't know anything.
For all we know, the entire book could be riddled with metaphors and parables. Exact numbers of specific things are said, but those specific things could be representations of things. Revelation 4:6 literally talks about four beings covered in eyeballs with 6 wings each.
Would you look at that? I have no context.
Yeah, overall, this whole book was assumed to be written by John the Apostle, but there are some modern scholars saying it could be just a different John. However, John in Revelation saw Jesus Christ in front of him, and he names him the Son of Man. Similarly, John the Apostle wrote Son of Man to describe Jesus 10 different times in the book of John. No other gospel, let alone other John, called Jesus Son of Man. And this is all from KJV. And I think it's pretty clear John the Baptist couldn't write Revelation,
considering he was dead.
Okay, so the Apostle John wrote this book based on every word Jesus said to him and every vision he saw. This was all written on a Greek island named Patmos, which is southwest of what is now Turkey. Jesus starts talking to John with clear intentions, to write down word for word what he thinks about each of the 7 churches of Asia. Now, each of these churches are currently located in modern-day Turkey, and all these writings will be letters to each of the churches, instructing them on what they need to work on. But overall, there's a lot of to unpack here, and I'm getting tired.
That's part 1 for you guys. I'm not diving all the way into the end of Evil quite yet, but this was simply just me dipping my toes in this book, so nothing too extreme. But yeah, that's all I had written in my script for this episode, so stay tuned for part 2. As always, bye.